When I obtained this IBM PC 5150, I didn't get the Model F keyboard along with it. Instead, I was given this Compaq Enhanced keyboard, which has seen quite some wear over the years. Not only does it come from a smoker's environment, but it's dirty like hell and the cable started to dissolve itself.
The only question is, can I fix this?
Retrocomputing is the use of older computer hardware and software in modern times. I'm the vintage collector and these are my stories. In case you're interested into my IBM Model F keyboard restoration, then check out the linked video in the upper right hand corner. Before I start the restoration work on this Compaq keyboard, I begin with some preliminary testing to see if it works. And despite its worse condition, it still works fine. So at least now I know if it doesn't work afterwards, then it's because I screwed it myself. I will start with the cable repair first. This keyboard is special as it has a registered jack connector, so it would have been actually very easy to just replace the cable as a whole back in the days. Nowadays that's merely impossible, so what I am about to do is to connect the new cable to the RJ plug. I used the multimeter to document the pinouts of the old and the new cable, so I can properly connect all wires later on. I'll be trying to hide away all new solder joints as well as possible. So my idea is to cut open the plug's cover. I hoped that it was only partially glued to the plug housing, so I could remove it without breaking it too much. And this theory would eventually prove correct. Now with that done, I started stripping the old wires as close as possible to the RJ plug and attaching the new cable wiring onto it. Again, I checked the connections using the multimeter. Afterwards I would add some heat shrink and slide the connector's cover piece over it. As I had removed some material while cutting the cover open using my Dremel, I now have to fill everything up again. I use an automotive 2K plastics compound to fill it up. Now it's about time for cleaning the keyboard itself. As mentioned, this came from a smoker's environment, so it's not just dirt and filth, but also with some added smell to it. Yuck! Well, nothing a good cleaning wouldn't solve in the end. Removing the keycaps reveals nothing unusual, but the way it looks, I really have to take the entire thing apart. There's many screws on the backside to be removed, but apparently I missed one, which hides underneath this sticker. I want to remove it in one piece in order to preserve it and reattach it later on. To do that, the best trick is to use a heat gun at around 100 degrees Celsius and heat it up slowly. The heat will weaken the glue and allow removing the sticker without breaking it. Eventually, I have all parts separated from each other, so I start the actual cleaning. I will treat all plastic pieces using a mix of baking soda and soap water and rub all debris and dirt away. Even though there's quite some yellowing visible, I will decidedly not do any retro brighting, but just leave it as is after cleaning. And then the time-consuming reassembly starts. It simply takes some time to bring all caps back into place. The most annoying part of the reassembly is actually the spacebar, as it's quite fumbly to remount again. But eventually I will get past that hurdle as well. At the very least, this keyboard features a rubber dome mat, so I don't need to care for refabricating any parts on the inside. For this keyboard, it's easiest to put it upside down for reassembly, then lay down the rubber dome mat flat onto the keycaps. Then you put the PCB on top of it and put the backside cover in place at the very last. And this is what it looks like after cleaning and reassembly. It's really a day and night difference, isn't it? But will it still work? Yes, it does, oh yes! So I didn't screw it after all.
And this concludes yet another keyboard repair and cleaning procedure.
Maybe one day I'll find out to which Compaq machine this keyboard originally belonged to. Until this is the case, it will sit in my cabinet and wait to rise again like a phoenix. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then please give me a thumbs up. See you next time.